What's up, YouTube? So I just spent a long 3 days at Monster Mania 63 at the beautiful Baltimore Inner Harbor Hilton Hotel. Picked up a lot of cool things, met a lot of cool people. I pretty much did the Lost Boys reunion. That was what I was most interested in. Everybody else I'd already gotten autographs from, met at some point in time. Picked up a bunch of stuff, spent a lot of money. One of the things I want to showcase for you today is something I'm really excited about because I love Garbage Pail Kids, and these are horror based. They are called Horrible Kids. Horrible Kids. The artwork is from a man named Mark Pingator. Pingator was one of, or an original Topps illustrator for Garbage Pail Kids. I believe he left in 2016 to branch off and do his own thing. And after a few cease and desist hurdles from Topps on his artwork, he was able to branch off and do his own thing. And one of these was Horrible Kids. And I bought 3 of these. Well, one for my son. I bought 2. And I planned on getting some of them signed, but for some reason I thought, you know what, these are so cool, I'm just going to spend my money and buy more of these. So let me run through these real quick. They have A and B aliases. I'm just going to go through one of each card to speed this up a little bit, and I'm not gonna give you the reference or the movie reference or the character reference. If you know, you know. Just to make it a little bit quicker, because I do have another set to go through, and I have a little some other pickups that I'll probably be doing later. I'm just tired, and I have that I don't know if you know anything about the post-con blues, you know, where I have to work tomorrow, you know, slowly coming back to reality. But yeah, let me get started with these. Okay, first one, Hank S. Giving. Big Mouth Barb. Altered Adam. Lily Pale Girl. Combative Corey. General Milton. Jumpin' Jason. Wild Sophie. Kiss Arnie. Blasted Brad. You can see why I was so excited about these. Thin Tim. Gentle Johnny. Salem S. Lot. And hopefully these are focusing right. Boppin' Bill. Dead David. Hal Bound. Runny Ronald. Ted White. Eve L. Dead. Wasted Wayne. Brian Damage. Mutant Melvin. Parker Grin. Levitatin' Lydia. Jackie Earl Scary. Walder Ness. Supreme Stevie L. Or Steve L, yes. Cheap Chuck. Bisected Billy. Dippin' Dom. Playful Poppy. Sluggin' Shelly. Wild Weston. Weird Walton. Stiff Steven. Bear Manny. Massive Michael. Torch and Tim. Clowny Kyle. Castlevania. One of my favorite games for Nintendo. Pieced Together Patty. Bud and Honey. Scratchin' Selena. Oblong Oswald. Clown Kathy. Ted Tide. Bloated Becky. Phil Believe. That's great. That's funny. Demonic Dana. Fun Haas. Chip Pansy. And last but not least in this set is 3 different cards that make up. We have North Paw, Reachin' Robert, and Left Hand to make up this Stretching Freddy Arms. So 3 cards that make that up. Like I said, there are A and B cards in each set. I believe he is up to Series 9 on the Horrible Kids. He does some other things. He was at the convention. Really nice guy. He has some skateboards for sale. He has some different signed cards and stuff. But yeah, I picked a couple of these up. I'm real excited about them. I haven't been to his website. Let me look it up real quick. I'll try to leave a link in the description. Do I know how to do that? I'm going to look up his store. Hopefully I don't buy anything else on there. But yeah, so those are Horrible Kids. They come in these boxes. They're about $50 retail. I don't know. I'm not sure what he sells them on the website, if they're cheaper on the website. Sometimes at these conventions you're paying a lot of money to rent a table there, so maybe they're a little bit higher. But I had no problem paying $50 for each set. I picked up Series 9. I also picked up Series 8. So I'll run through these later on. I still have a blaster box of GPK Chrome and some other stuff. I'm not just doing cards here, but just since these are horror based and I was really excited about them, I figured I'd share them with you guys and see what you thought. So let me know what you think. They're pretty cool cards. So Horrible Kids, Mark Pingator, original Garbage Pail Kid artist. Peace.